Okay, this is Arremer II, aka Gargoyles Quest 2. We play the Japanese version because the text is like 2 minutes faster than the US version.
Oh, yeah.
Which seems like a lot to make. Sometimes it saves a few seconds, but this is minutes. The Gargoyles Quest 2 series is based off of, it's like the side story for G&G games, Ghouls and Ghosts. And this one is real cool, so let's play it.
We're gonna learn a lot about the story here.
Yeah, we'll if you can read Japanese really quickly. Time starts when I press go. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, A through here, and then we're gonna match through. A lot of this game is knowing when to press B through text and when to press A.
Yeah.
Some things you have to confirm, some things you don't want to confirm. So King's saying like, hey, you're gonna be a great warrior, but you gotta go train first. So we're gonna go train. And things are gonna happen while we're training. So we come down here to the training center. This game has an overworld, but unlike Gargoyles Quest for Game Boy, there are no random encounters, which makes it both better and kind of pointless.
We do have this cool swagger walk.
Although there is like extra stuff you can do in the overworld, we just don't do it in this run. We have one of the great swag walks of any NES game. It's not quite Treasure Master, but it's that's the best walk animation. He moves his arms more than his legs when he walks. Alright, so we just had to get that vial right there.
That was training.
And now we're being told, like, oh, that we've been attacked while you were in training. So that guy pieces out, and we have to go back to save the king. But first, there are enemies to fight.
We have a platforming stage in town now. Enemy fights enemies.
I get it. No one's ever said that before.
I can't believe
Okay,
this
so we got a
hasn't
fast
happened.
pattern there, that's great. Oh, you spawned earlier, that's great. It's a little janky when you go up angles, thank you, yeah, incline is the word I was searching for. I spelled it. Sometimes it like kind of locks you backwards a little bit, a few pixels, so no big deal though.
Yeah, this game, this stages can be
That's
relatively long, and you don't have a lot of health to work with.
No, you have very little health, which we're going to supplement here in a little bit, and we have wing level 1, which is like jumping and floating for a moment. It's real cruddy.
With the intention of floating.
Yeah, it's like you have dreams of floating. Yeah, there you go. So here is where we're going to get our health upgrade. Now this is not a route we normally take in the RTA, but for marathon safety, it's absolutely great. And it's going to give us 5 health very quickly in the game, which helps us out tremendously because there's some bosses that we can take 2 hits from and not die, as opposed to 1. So just an all the way better upgrade to get. For these little squirrely doodads, their hitboxes are quite enormous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna fall down here. We're gonna fight the first boss. We gotta get 16 hits on Nagus, that's the boss.
Yeah.
The Grand Nagus.
Bad pattern. Not the worst.
Yeah, I can't stay floating for very long. Oh. I'm gonna give the Nagus his first win ever. No, what are you doing?
Enemy receiving...
What you want to have happen? That was alright, I guess. I mean, what you want to have happen is the Nagus to jump up on that right level. That's a good point. It'd probably be Nagus. Or not Nagus. But I think Ferengi. Okay, so the king has been done in by the treacherous ghouls.
Yeah,
That's right, yeah.
Rigger.
It does, yeah, it's not actually Astaroth, but it's very obviously Astaroth.
Yeah. A lot of the bosses in the G&G series do appear in this game in some fashion.
But they're usually named something different.
Yeah.
So we're not actually, that's a good point actually. So in the G&G series you're in the human realm, and the ghouls are invading the human realm. Here we're in the ghoul realm. So like, in theory all the ghouls are good guys, but some of the ghouls have revolted, and
It's their house.
it's kind of it's not like, I don't think qualified as a civil war, but that's kind of the gist of it. No, but since I was taking damage, they only do 1 damage. They're big spikes that will instantly kill you, and the small spikes just do 1 damage. So since I was in iframes, I could just kill both those guys real quick. Yeah, you just have to, once you kill everything, you just have to wait for the music cue to wind down and then the other one to wind up.
Those are basically what the random encounters look like, but they're just...
That's the one. Yeah, that's like, there's a lot of those in Gargoyles Quest 1, and there's just that one in this game, so it's pretty good.
They're on the world map if you decided to try grinding for lives for some reason, but...
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so right here we're going to get a checkpoint, and that's going to allow us to do a death warp later. Later, not sooner. If we do it sooner, then we lose like 8 minutes, so we don't want to have that happen. So there's our code. Everyone write down the password so you can play along at home. And we'll be back here in a little while. But for now, we're going to go to the worst stage in the game.
Yeah,
potentially the worst stage in the game. It's gone really well every time I practice this game, which means it'll be an absolute disaster today.
If you talk to people in that town, they tell you about how, like, oh, you need to go up north to help save the king with this goblin stick or something.
Gremlin stick.
Gremlins.
Yeah. Know the lore.
Respectful.
Yeah. So this guy is like, are you sure you want to cross this bridge? And rewards us for our bravery by giving us a health upgrade. So now we have 5 health.
It's a new armor, as you can see on Arremer.
Okay. So here we have moving platforms, and they shoot sometimes. If they shoot while you're in their path, things can be very sad for you. Which, yep, of course. Okay, that was fine. That wasn't actually in my path, believe it or not. It was path adjacent. Whoa, no!
Okay. I was about to explain how the fire down below is just a one-shot,
but... No need to explain. That death is theoretically okay.
Yeah, it'll save us time later.
Let's hope. Okay, fine. That's the last low one. You only have to worry about getting shot down when you're going down to a low platform. When you're going to the upper platforms, you're going to be over whatever shoots at you. Okay.
And that was our
one less step we can take.
Crossing the bridge traversal stage.
But Glitchless mentioned that it could be a time save later, and that's true because we try to burn off lives typically in this to get that death warp a little faster. There are times where it's more advantageous to take a death. That wasn't one of them, but, you know, we can adjust. Jump, go. Yes. Just wait until the vine. And hopefully wing level 1 gets done. Yes, all right. That's deceptively tricky to get there.
Yeah, I found my own visual cue enemies is probably the one that's better.
It's like there's a vine and like a kind of a background tree. Oh, so these beetle spawns are RNG, and that was bad RNG because that's right in the way of where I'm going. I don't trust this beetle at all. So okay, all right, fellas.
Sorry, you don't trust who?
Beetle. I'm just gonna be in your way.
Okay.
That one's not too bad.
No, I wasn't worried about the beetle that time. I was worried about the platform getting out of my way. You just sit there in what do you call it? In whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going on in the stage. This stage is significantly less annoying than it looks. The only reason it's so annoying is because we do have wing level 1 still here. That's all right. We're gonna grab the side here and flutter a little bit. Flutter is a really important tech to have, especially with wing level 1, so you can stay up a little bit longer. Because when you flutter, you let go of or you don't drain your wing power. Okay, so we can do stuff here.
This is the one time this mechanic is ever used. It's just floating up.
Yeah, it doesn't even like indicate that you can float up here. This is not me doing anything special. It's just what the game lets you do with this section of the game. Okay, so we take that death on purpose to warp right up here.
So we get the cool part of the music back.
Back boost here? That's not a back boost. Okay. I mean, I guess it is, but not the direction I wanted to go.
Your other back.
Yeah. That did not sound like he said directions.
Yeah,
That's, yeah. It's a pretty hard word to say. Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
Now, this is utterly unnecessary to get this health. I am fine health-wise, but I am nervous now because we have taken an unexpected death a little earlier. So, oh, good. See, look, it all worked out. I got back to the right amount of health. This is all part of my Master Genius plan. We're just going to wait for these spikes. Don't touch them. Great. Okay, here's the death balloon.
Literally its name.
Yep. You think I can come up with a name as cool as that? I don't get paid those big bucks to name these things. No! Get out of here! Okay, he does 2 damage on contact. There we go.
Yeah, sure, let's do this.
I'll take it. Okay. And so we don't get the Death Warp yet. So we still gotta be a little careful. And, oh god, we have to do the Jump of Fate. Okay,
Yeah. The world's best jump is coming up.
really don't want to have to. Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
It is a jump
It's really not that hard, but now I know I can game over.
It's a jump that when I was playing this casually, I've decided I'm in the wrong spot.
Yeah, so the game, in Gargoyle's Quest, there is a jump similar to this that is impossible. But if you have wing level 1, but they let you attempt it, and you can actually do it. But it's very difficult to do. In this game, they just wall you off unless you have wing level 2.
Yeah.
So they're not messing around. So that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to get wing level 2.
Yeah. Which the game doesn't indicate you need to talk to this person again.
Nope. It sure doesn't.
So I left and I'm like, alright, wing 2 isn't here. I don't know where I'm going.
There we go. Wing level 2. Wait for the chime. There it is. Wing level 2. Okay. No. Now we're talking again for no reason. Okay. Again, when to press A and when to press B in the text box. Okay. Come down here. Alright, so this guy's blocking pads. Like, oh, you have the right wing level. I guess you can proceed.
Yep. And the wings are named like, oh, this is a fallen angel's wing. And this is like...
Okay, so we have to jump off, like, the last pixel here.
Yeah, this jump is absolutely terrifying.
Yay, we made it!
Easy every time.
Okay.
That's, I'm applauding that
Yeah,
thing. I have been killed by
it's
that
like
jump.
really not difficult, but like the implications of dying are real nasty. So it's great that we survived. Okay, but we still have to do a stage after this. Got some collapsing platforms and we're going to switch over to the Blockbuster, which is a little bit more powerful and can bust blocks, which is going to be important in a second.
Also rent studio.
Not anymore. Hype music.
Yeah. Giant desert, only this little castle in the corner.
We can only have 2 projectiles on screen. Come on, good RNG. Yay! Alright, those genies can either spawn or not spawn. Not spawn is ideal. Oh, those spikes kill you if you touch them.
Yep, those are glass spikes.
There we go. You gotta make sure you're like right up against that that pillar that's broken down. Otherwise, you won't grab the platform I grabbed on and you fall into death spikes. We'll get a little bit more of it as we go. Yeah, it's pretty good. We gotta see as much.
The
as we
swagger.
can. Gotta give the fans what they want. You know? Good RNG? Nah, okay, so there's DPS is down, not a big deal.
I forgot the name of this boss.
Sand frog.
Oh, right.
Because it's a frog, and there's sand. It's very creative. They went to lunch early on that day.
So those little projectiles he's throwing at will not hurt you, but they will slow you down and make you unable to fly.
Yeah, you can only jump like 2 pixels high if those things are attached to you. Yeah, exactly, the little Goombas. Right? Little Goombas?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay, so here's the good news. We get to Death Warp now. We made it. We didn't Death Warp too early, so everything's wonderful.
Yeah, everything worked out really well. We died intentionally earlier. It's a secret.
Yeah, and since we haven't seen me die in fire yet, the fire instantly kills you. So yeah, look at that. So now we go back to our checkpoint.
Oh,
yeah. Nailed it. Okay, so we come down here and look at this town we're in. It's so beautiful.
It's like we had to be here to do something.
So this king is apoplectic, I guess, over his fallen comrade, and we're gonna hit him with a gremlin stick, and it's gonna straighten him right out. He's gonna be all good to go, and it's like, oh, the gremlin stick, my power is overwhelming. I feel strong swelling in my body.
And then he gives it to you.
Yeah, it gives you
Jump?
a wing upgrade, I think.
Jump or wing?
Oh no, I talked to him again. See, press B, not A. A is confirm, B is cancel. So we're gonna walk out of town. We're gonna go to the left this time, which was blocked until we gremlin sticked that guy, and now we are good to go.
Watch out for that guy down there.
Yeah, he's close. He almost got us. Alright. Yeah, then you know Bagu. I can help you. Doesn't extend the bridge though. Okay, so wait, no, that's what he gives us. He gives us the cyclone platform,
which is an awesome power-up.
Yeah, it's item 1. No, this is way better. This is like item 1 in no constancy because it doesn't fly up. You know? No, it's great. And what's awesome about it is like you can always land on it wherever you place it.
And
it's so good.
Enemies.
It destroys some enemies. Some ignore it. Yeah. He's got fake lat syndrome. You know, he's like, I've been lifting, bro. All right. Okay, so we're gonna press A there, and now we're gonna press B. Press B here, because you don't want to agree with him.
This guy says, "Hey, there's no problem. Go home."
Yeah.
And you have a choice.
And
To
no,
think,
he's like,
okay.
how dare you? I will show you. He's a fake king. So now we gotta fight the fake king. Come up here. It's that. Yeah. He doesn't get one because I murdered him. Yeah. Seems too beautiful for this world. Alright.
If you try to talk to anyone in this town before doing that, they just kind of like go,
Oh, do they? Okay. I didn't even know that. See? Lore. That's great.
So killing that guy takes the spell off the town.
Okay.
My true
That's the
form.
one where you have to shoot yourself in the head to get your personas to come out, right?
They got over that in the later games.
Oh, I see. Okay. I've only done Persona 4, which is awesome. Oh, whoa! What is that? I don't know how I made it up there.
These jumps are like, they're not tight, but they're dangerous because the little platforms you're going by can kind of hurt you if you hit them at the wrong angle.
Oh my goodness. This is less than ideal. Okay. All right. Not the bees. Not the Nicolas Cage. All right, there's a health upgrade that I've never wanted to get more than right this second. Or not a health upgrade, a health refill.
It's health.
Down here. Okay. I just want to make it to the boss. If we die in the boss room, we start at the boss. If we die here, we start back at the beginning of the stage. Whew. Get out of here, me! So, we're going to... let's go ahead and try to fight them. So we have the twins here.
A little bit of
Got a swoop. You want them to not swoop? That's fine. Yeah, they do 2 damage.
They're a little rough, especially with
if we get a good
5 health.
pattern, then they're less rough. It's true.
They have 2 quests to do, though.
But it's Gargoyle's Quest too.
This is dangerous.
Yep. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay. Tornado time. They're gonna swoop. Oh. Die. Yes! Alright. It's hard to keep track of which gargoyle has what health. Because, first of all, I have no idea how much health they actually have. Second of all, when they combine and then separate, I don't know where they're at anymore. He lips and separates. So here we go. We talked to another king, and he's going to give us...
Is this the candle?
A power-up. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this candle is largely... this game is largely candle-based in its storytelling. You got the Candle of Darkness, which gets you a wing upgrade. You have the Ghoul or the Candle of the Ghoul, or something like that.
Yeah, it's Candle of the Ghoul realm.
And that gets you other upgrades, and also,
Less candle.
yeah, like stops blocking your path. So, here we have the hardest boss fight in the game.
Yeah, we need silence for
This
this.
is Scyther. So, what the heck is that? Okay. So
There you go.
Oh, okay, we killed him.
He also hits like a truck. If you
Yeah,
ever
but you don't get
hit
hit. You just walk off that platform, grab it near the top, and shoot. And he does not move. Yep. All right.
So now we've got another.
So now we have
upgrade.
wing level 3, which is this is really where the game starts to open up quite a bit, because you have just enough time in the sky to not feel like you're at great risk every time you're in the air.
You also have received a few jump upgrades at this point, so you just launch yourself into
Yeah,
the
look
air
how
at
high we
140 feet.
Mario be jealous.
The final wing and jump upgrades are just absurd.
Drop. Thank you. All right, fine. Switch to this.
There's your swag walk.
There you go. Yeah, so you got a little bit of it right there.
This is a maze.
Yeah, this is the mirror maze.
The trick is
Also
to go
great music.
basically in the last mirror almost every time.
Pretty much, yeah, that's the general idea. Whatever the furthest mirror away is from the starting point, that's where you want to go. All right. Right. Those guys will do 2 damage on contact, but you can kill them like right as they're spawning, which is great.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a little dangerous. Those spikes are insta-kill still. But gotta go fast. Or fast adjacent.
Right now the story is like they know like there's a bad guy out there, but like Leth is the dude you're after. And he's like, oh, Leth will save us, we need to go find him. So we're going through his labyrinth.
Oh, that's what it is. It's like the Let's Candle or something.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
It helps if you play
Or-
this game casually once. Like, I found an item that enemy didn't know was in this game that heals you. And you can use it
Oh,
every single
yeah.
stage.
That's right. Yeah, we're not gonna get that.
Well,
You
you've
gotta
already
go way out
passed
of your
it.
way to get that.
Not too out of your way.
You gotta go way out. It's like
an
3 minutes extra.
It's like an extra minute.
Stick with 3 minutes.
It's an extra hour.
It literally triples the amount of time the game takes. That's right. Okay. So the platforms last a little longer than I expected. Okay, so we're gonna switch back to this, and we're gonna fight our doppelganger.
Also a difficult boss if you don't know your
Yeah, this is the nastiest boss when you first play this game, I think. Hey, buddy.
Why is
Okay,
he-
there we go. I had to move 1 pixel further to the right.
The window to dodge these swoops is kind of tight.
Okay. Don't shoot it when it looks like yourself. It'll do damage to you. Which is stupid because if he shoots me, it doesn't do damage to him. Video game logic, am I right? Okay. Hey,
He's really getting a little antsy here.
it's being super annoying. Sometimes he'll just stay in the spirit pattern or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. And then you can just wail on him. That was fine though. That was alright. Alright, this is not Neboroth, but it's totally Neboroth.
Yeah, he's kind of greenish.
Yeah. So this is, you know, legend tells of the
The red blaze.
Red Blaze. I was gonna say it's not Red Ace, it's something like that. The Red Blaze will come and save the Ghoul Realm, and you're the Red Blaze. You're the superhero of the Ghoul Realm.
No one wants to admit it.
Yeah.
And all the enemies are like, if the red blaze gets the full power, we won't be able to stop him.
Right.
Except for the final boss, it's like, I don't care, I'll just kill you.
Yeah. Except the final boss is wrong. In the extreme.
Even Arthur kills him.
The final boss in traditionally the final boss in GNG games and Makaimura games is a joke.
This is a
Okay, write that
checkpoint.
password down. You can play along at home. We are going to come down here and go into the 3rd cave.
There are a bunch of false doors, and they all
Yeah.
have identical caves inside of them.
Exactly, but they won't take you to
Yeah.
the town that you need to get to.
So you need to know which door to go into.
This is just like a little mini stage. It looks very similar to our sand castle that we were in earlier. Don't hit spikes.
It's just a simple little traversal stage.
There you go. There's a little bit of it.
We did it.
All right.
So now we're gonna go see Verona and Rushafel.
That's right. Yeah. So we're talking to Queen Verona,
Yep.
and it's going to give us a hippogriff feather, which is what we shove inside the lights candle
Yep.
to make the ghoul candle.
And the other boss, or another boss, we're gonna
Yeah.
go see Rushafel, which is
Rushafel,
just.
a mistranslation of Lucifer.
Yep.
It's true.
Yeah, there's Lucifer, as seen in Ghouls and Ghosts. If you were watching last marathon, we murdered him.
Yep. And he was sitting in that chair too.
He was.
Yeah. I guess it worked out. He's still sitting there. This game came out after that one. Alright, so we talked to them, Queen Lily Town, and we Death Warp again. Hooray! This one takes a little bit longer. A, we have an extra life, and B, we have to fall down. Yeah, a little bit more of it. You get it twice here.
Into the glass spikes.
Yep. Oh no! Oh no, I can't help myself! No!
Enemy, no!
Firebrand, why? Alright, so now we're going to talk to Not Neveroth again.
Yep. Who's left? Oh,
He's gonna
this
say,
is left. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense now.
There you go. And he's like, here, I made the candle of the ghoul for you. I think it's a candle of the ghoul, something like that.
He's a really good guy in this game.
Yep. Yeah, well, when you're, Red Arremer and you're talking to,
He doesn't
these
need-
bosses from the G&G games, I mean, you're on the same team for the most part.
And now you just needed to use the ghoul weld
Yeah.
candle here
You got
to
to take my
apparently get rid
word
of
on
the
it.
small rock.
That was the ghoul candle. Trust me. I'm a professional.
And now here's a town that... A town? No, this is not a town.
No, it's
This is
second to last dungeon. And now
No.
we have Wing Level 4, which is basically free mode. These are the best enemies in the game. Check it out. Ah! Ah!
We also received this blue thing, which will let us create
Yeah.
walls that we can stick onto with spikes.
Yeah, oh yeah, this weapon's wonderful. Movement tech plus extra power equals happy.
Yeah.
Nice. I think it shoot you, but it didn't. Those spikes are insta-kill. They're not the glass ones anymore, they're just giant needles. Because we're going to do a big jump here, and a little jump, and then this guy acts like a boo, but he also is our source of light in this stage. So he's going to follow us very closely, and we're going to try to not to kill him. Sometimes he kills himself. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, now we're killing him.
This is good.
There we go, okay. This is fine. Probably. Yeah, this should work out. Okay. So sometimes when we do this up here, what we're about to do, he will just, yeah, do that. He'll just go right into the platform that you set on the wall, and then he's dead. So thanks, buddy.
But we made it. And we're gonna fight, what's this guy's name?
Rieger.
No,
that's the final
Rieger's
one.
the final boss.
This is something with a G.
This is Jerry.
This is Predator.
This is the guy that says, I need to kill you before you get full power.
Gotcha.
And he didn't do his job.
I know it. I'm gonna as soon as he runs over, I'm gonna remember what it's name. You'll say, okay, we're off. Like, I was.
And he's telling you you'll never actually beat Brieger.
So that's our second to last boss. Now we go right to the final dungeon.
Someone is talking to us and giving us power right now. It's never quite clear.
The spirit of the Red Blaze, I guess.
It's embodied voice.
Yeah.
Well, we get a wing upgrade and a jump upgrade and a weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, we get hooked up. So we get wing level 5, which means we can fly forever. Clap, 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 clap.
Red Arremer Joker.
No, we want to keep this right now. It's fine.
So now we got wing level 5, so check this out.
Yeah, this is great.
It's
Watch
just
this.
unlimited.
I can fly. Goza, thank you, White Hat.
Gozer.
Yeah, that's it. I told you something with a G.
Wrong game.
Yeah.
Gyoza. Concerned Froge, yeah, of course. No, you said it was White Hat. Yeah. Okay, switch your platform. Shout out to White Hat, world record holder in this game. I learned everything from him except for how to suck. Ah, see? As Hey!
Oh, well, there's a full
And
health
boss
upgrade
names.
coming.
Actually did learn the boss name from I just forgot. Okay. Do a little back boost here. Watch this. I'm gonna land on Spike. No big deal. Alright. So now we have 8 health. We have 7 health. That's right. There may only be 7 health in the game. Mohella was looking for the 8th health very diligently and could not find. Okay, great. Alright. What, can you please just hang on to the wall? Thank you.
I think there was a mystery found an 8th health piece or something. So you got one after you got the crystal thing that you don't know anything about.
Oh, well then there he is. Well, why didn't you tell him no? Okay.
He might have not.
Alright. It's the right spot,
We'll get that 100% category eventually.
Any day now. The runners are clamoring for it.
I mean, that's happening.
Oh, yeah, sure. I've done that. Crap, I didn't switch my weapon back. Okay.
So this is Grieger,
yeah,
as
this
seen in Ghosts and Demons.
Yeah. If you played the super hard mode and beaten it, or got to the last version, this is not high enough. There we go. That'll work. Okay, boost. Right up here.
And that fun series of events just lets us unload on this guy's face with reckless abandon. We'll take a few hits, but we'll be fine.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so now time stops when the screen goes black after some text. Because we still have control, technically.
Yep.
But that was the final boss of the game. The hard part's over.
So now he's
There we
dead.
go. Yep.
And
So here's the original king, I guess. The one.
yep.
Killed the... No, this is the one in the town with the gremlin stick. Okay. And...
He's telling us to go check out the human realm right now.
Yeah. Alright. So interestingly, in the US version, you have to scroll through all this too. But the rules don't change on speedrun.com for the US version and the Japanese version. So, whatever.
Next marathon, you gotta play part 1.
The Game Boy game. And I'll play Demon's Crest. One is a rough
That's
game.
true, actually. We should have only had to fall on once.